is the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. He certainly has cleaned out a lot of this division, but there are still guys who are coming to take what is his. How do you think he proceeds with this particular challenge here tonight?
I mean, just being himself. He's as good as they come. The guy has tremendous striking. He's got great wrestling. He was thought to be a wrestler when he got here. We have seen him be a master of game planning. We have seen him be a master of strategy. A guy that fights with a game plan, the fight IQ through the roof. And tonight, you're going to experience one of the smartest, most technically gifted fighters you have ever seen. Let's see if that's enough, though, because the challenge is very big tonight as he steps into the octagon.
And he does so having 4 times gone the full 25 minutes in the UFC. Volkanovski very much has a championship style. And he has got another title fight on his hands tonight.
And Johnny, don't get tired. I mean, he goes the distance. It seems like he's just running in the park, taking a night jog on the weekend. Fighting the best fighters in the world.
And had he stayed in rugby league, probably would have been an absolute beast there too.
Savage.
All right, so here's the UFC featherweight champion, Ilia Topuria, undefeated when he arrived at the title fight against Alexander Volkanovski, and he was able to break through and get the job done. There is an undeniable sophistication to his game. He is a layered striker. He can grapple, he can wrestle. I haven't seen anything resembling a weakness on film, but I think his greatest asset is his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected in combat, and also to exercise some patience when it comes to pursuing a finish. He's one of the best finishers in the division, but it is never forced, it is never bat out of hell, and that's why right now he's the hunted and not Volkanovski at 145 pounds. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Alexander the Great Volkanovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ilia Topuria.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the 3rd man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go. Early round action with the UFC featherweight champion, Alexander Volkanovski. And when you want to talk about mixed martial arts evolution, perhaps no man has improved as much over the last 2 or 3 years than the featherweight king, Alexander Volkanovski. So much so that his opponent tonight doesn't necessarily know what he is in for.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it.
Oh, left hand. And now left. That's a big right hand that got through. Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch. Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter.
Right, so we will see early on how the both man chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the DC. I'm not sure how DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try.
Bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Big left.
That was nice.
Now drops inside that closed guard. Oh, Volkanovski's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, he got out. Volkanovski getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Nice positional control here. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter. Big shot.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's attempting a choke now.
It's tight.
Oh, on God's green earth, did he get out? Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips.
He's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ilia Topuria. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Side control now. Topuria's in half guard. 20 seconds to go in round one.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position. Oh, right into mount.
Final seconds. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Round two next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, timely hook. Oh, nice leg kick attack there from Alexander Volkanovski. You know it's a city kickboxing fighter if you're employing that weapon.
And you know, honestly, John, he's done that over and over again. The leg kicks were what got the belt from Max Holloway. He's got to start throwing down. Oh, he did a great job of it.
How good was that judo toss? Volkanovski's eye is closing up. Topuria's crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow. Yeah. The kill shot is what they call it.
Looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye.
Yeah, looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now. But he's got to start to protect it.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, with can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Ooh. And back to his feet. Under 3 minutes to go here in round 2. Well, he's got his back now. Volkanovski's in half guard. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that he's going to start trying to move to a submission here, it looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Oh, it's tight. Yeah, Page and Alexio Lenik. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that will play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance and the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has true...
Topuria's now dealing with a cheek cut. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Volkanovski.
And another strike from the top lands for him.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler. Oh, he got to his spot. Oh! Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Like that!
Oh, man, as effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he got him hurt very bad. Another one, he's hurt. He's hurt bad. Beautiful transition.
Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. That is tight.
He's up. What's sufficient defense on this play?
Outstanding ground. Do you believe it? Another 5 minutes coming up. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Ready. Ready.
Third round underway.
Beautiful strike.
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs.
Nice eyes on the defensive side.
Well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to... Holy smokes! What a fight! Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and The other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault, a flurry of punches, most of them upstairs. And when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. Now we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Ilia Topuria!
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down on the gas until he got that finish. That was amazing. Instead of comparing the three, let us exist in peace. I'm really just getting started. You've only witnessed the tease. 10,000 steps ahead as I smoke and choke on the street. 2017 was my moment of truth. I was a year away from not being known as a youth. Approaching manhood. Peach fuzz covered my chin. Even then I would leave rap, going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie, pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. I am the God. I am the sin. There is no way around it. My just make amends.
Well, you want to talk about a fighter who checks all the boxes, DC. Here's the UFC featherweight king, your right-hand man, Max Blessed.
The Blessed Express is always on my mind. He's one of the best fighters and one of the best guys that we know. The pace and the ability to push and press forward is something that the UFC's featherweight division has never really seen. To melt Jose Aldo in the way that he did, to melt Brian Ortega in the way that he did, is truly a compliment to Max Holloway in his preparation, drew a wine to his soul, and it shows in the toughness that he exhibited when he stepped into the octagon.
You talk about a guy ably taking the torch from the Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Max Blessed Holloway. Few guys are going to be able to match the cardio. You mentioned the pace and the pressure. All eyes on Max Holloway yet again here tonight. Max Blessed Holloway, Y&I represent, steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. So Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev set to fight Max Blessed Holloway. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Bless Holloway. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the combat side. He's rocking.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Islam Makhachev. Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. Now he's got this body position, yo.
Oh!
He's hurt again.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position. This is where he wants to be. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, submission attempts in bunches tonight.
I think he's got it. It's deep. This is it. This has to be the end.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Postures up. Oh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Holloway.
Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, there you go.
That'll do it! No judges needed this time around.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 41 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Islam Makhachev.
Well, the celebration is on over there in the corner, and nothing subdued about it. They put a lot of time into this training camp and into this performance, and certainly their athlete delivered.
It was a result that they desired. They said, I don't care how this match ends, as long as I'm not standing there waiting on the judges. He got his opponent hurt, and he found the follow-up shots that allowed him to get the TKO.
right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now.
He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov's looking for a big night.
The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, set to fight the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight.
Good.
All right, well, he has officially taken the sport by storm. The bona fide welterweight contender, Khamzat Chimaev, undefeated and appears to be on a trajectory to future championship greatness. How will he approach this stylistic challenge here tonight? A lot of people feel like he'll take the fight to the canvas, but as you know, he's got a lot of confidence in his hands. We'll see if he can find the power stroke early in this round. Single collar tie now. Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Well, he told us on Thursday you don't get paid to fight 15 minutes. To that end, early takedown is there.
His ideal fight is a grind. As ugly as he can make it, it's better for him. And with this early takedown, he ensures that he can start to wear at the gas tank for a long time.
All right, so there's the early takedown for the decorated grappler. Exactly what he wanted to do tonight.
Exactly what he needed to do if he's going to want to win this fight. You've got to put this guy on his back early, and you've got to put him on his back often. In the half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Chimaev. Moving his head pretty well defensively. Oh! Huge ground strikes. Nicely done. Nurmagomedov's now trying for the Kimura.
Oh, that's getting deep.
Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Chimaev's in half guard.
The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Beautiful reversal on the ground. Nice defense. This is a terrible position.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Under 2 minutes to go. Good movement defensively here on the ground. Oh, huge elbow. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Khabib's back in full mount. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Ground and pound keeps coming. Huge elbow there. And how much more can he take?
Now we're going. He's got to be careful here.
And very effective with the ground and pound. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Going for a submission. Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, that is gonna do it. That's gotta be it. Oh, wait, he got out.
Unbelievable that he was able to survive that triangle attempt. He took slight movements, got off to the right side, got his arm free, and found safety. That was tremendous defense.
Chimaev's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Excellent ground and pound there by Nurmagomedov. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. Done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got some fight finish at that time.
All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should. But he should be focused on keeping to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Khamzat Chimaev gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Fast jab lands there.
Oh, guillotine, guillotine here.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Oh, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Chimaev.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, so he can't get it here again. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Now he's going full mount.
On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
And now he's got the back. Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
He's having his way with him here.
Oh, nice.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut.
Let's go. Get that wrist control.
2 minutes now to go in round 2.
Great submission defense.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nice strike from bottom position.
He's got to start throwing down.
Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you, but that cut just continues to get targeted by his
He's a
opponent.
bloody man.
One more of those, he might get.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Nurmagomedov goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful entry there, and a wise move, given how things were playing out on the field. Oh! Reverses the position there. Nice transition by Khamzat Chimaev.
Oh, right in the mount.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to.
Chimaev's going for a choke here. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
It looks like the arm triangle's getting very close. Now he's got to get off to the side, drop his chest to the mat, and get the finish.
Oh, somehow, someway he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but submission defense wins this transition.
Final seconds here of round 2. Pound strike there now.
Good round.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, so that horn signifies the end of the round. Chimaev's eye, while still intact, is looking pretty bad. We'll see what the cut man can do over these 60 seconds, but you got to think for the ringside physician, for the referee, they're going to be watching things closely as this fight resumes. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Khamzat Chimaev. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Lands with the ground and pound.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Chimaev's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse.
Now it's his mouth. Oh.
Don't stay flat on your backs. Get on your heads. Let's go. I need you to use that wrist control.
Back mount now. Under the neck. Oh, and now he flattens him out, DC. A couple hooks in. This could be trouble.
Look at all that hip pressure he has into his opponent's back. Now he'll start to rain down brutal ground and pound.
And you better intelligently defend here. This could be the beginning of the end. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of the stick.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Tags him with that uppercut. Chimaev's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Beautiful ground and pound. And now he's got his opponent cut.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there.
Pass the half guard.
All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, he's out. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
He has done such a great job of targeting that.
Modern fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. Oh, big shots from the top. All right, so he's setting up for submission here.
Oh, he's getting it deep. Good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Now he's got to be very patient as he moves to the next.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Great submission defense on display tonight.
Right into side control. Well, you know, Rogan's pissed he missed this one. We are witnessing an instant classic. Back and forth we go. Both fighters have been on the cusp of being finished, and both have exuded a ton of heart.
Yeah, they both show heart, courage, ability, technical skills. I can't really tell you how these two are still in the fight with the damage that they both are exhibiting on their face.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds.
All right, Take a seat, bro.
Man, this fight has been pretty wild. A lot of high-octane output on both sides, and candidly, neither fighter looking too good here.
It's the output. I mean, both of these guys have got their foot on the gas from the start of the fight. They've worked really, really hard to get to where they are right now. They're both going to have to rely on the toughness to drag them through the very difficult moments.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round. And he wasn't responsible defensively. He was trying to tough out way too many situations. You can't do that when you're fighting a guy like this. If he doesn't change something, he's going to find himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Feet on the hips here. Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done.
Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Ooh, nice adjustment by the offensive fighter.
He jumps to the opposite side, and now he's got him in an arm triangle.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, well, things are getting critical now. A lot of damage, a lot of blood in and around that eye. You could stop this fight right now.
You can stop it right now. I mean, I don't understand what anyone's waiting for. They're giving this guy a chance, but if he doesn't do something different defensively, it won't last much longer. Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he's bleeding like crazy, champ. The stream is steady. At what point do you at least call in the doctor to look at the cut?
You got to right now. And look at him attack in the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out to chase a submission.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Khamzat Chimaev.
Gotta be careful here.
Chimaev's cheek is just fauceting blood all over his face, all over the canvas. Like, where's the ringside physician? Maybe time to call on the doctor. I don't know. And right into side control. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to